So please welcome, from New Orleans, Tank The Bangas.
See, that's how it first start off when you writing the song. You don't even know the words. You go maybe we can go to the weekend, the weekend, the weekend, do this stuff. I love you, I love you, I love you, I really do. I really love you. And then you play around with it in your head enough. I recommend playing with the sounds of your voice, and before you know it, recording that. Just recording that, and before you know it, now you know you got a melody, a melody, a melody, a melody, a melody. I think it's good to record that, and after you record that, it's time to write some words. At least that's how this one came about. I like the slow part first. I'm gonna do the slow one first because we have to go back to the roots. Somebody say the root. Somebody say the root. We have to go to the root of the tree. And this song has changed so many times, but I want to go to when we first wrote it. One of the first songs we had ever wrote. You got that? That's cool? That's how it started off. It was like everywhere. Then I was like, my friend said, I had this poem about a grocery store, about being good for someone. And he said, well, maybe you should make that into a song. The first one. Somebody said the first one. The first one. Meryl starts it off. Yeah. For some reason, I had a dream of it sounding like it was a music box. Something that opened up really special, like a dream. Does it feel like a dream? Just like, and you're sleeping, and you're awake. I would have been fish. I would have been meat. I would have been eggs. I would have been greens. I would have been milk. Somebody say milk. I would have been fruit. I tried to be a vegetable once. Say vegetable once. Even soup. Soup. See, if only he had taken the time to get to know me a little better, he would have known that I would have been good for you. You are like a box. You're full of everything we are not. I'm tired of putting my stuff inside you. Trust my love, my hair, my shoe. Josh drummer person that he is, he said we need to speed it up. I said, whatever, fuck it.
So maybe I can't go to the store and I buy your ass a clue. I heard a thing, I got some honesty on sale. Maybe we can buy her too. I heard a joke of my mama, so show a buttons until you were 22. And your sister washed your laundry. I think it's time I did laundry too.
Come on, Jelly, come on.
Meats, grains, peas, milk, fruit, eggs, you, what? You are like a loaf. A what? You are like a loaf. A what? You are like a, you like a fruit loop. You like a loop. I feel like I'm going round and round with you. I feel like the holes inside my shoe. But don't no woman get full of eating no soup. I got a mouth, questions, so many questions. And you got the back, grains, peas, milk, fruit, eggs, you. So I said, maybe a week I go to the mountain, skate down the hall and cruise.
Or do you need permission from your mama? I think I need permission too.
Well, you like my shoe? You carry me to do what I gotta do. Cheap and you tear me at the base. Ain't right by the time you had to make. I gotta buy.
Questions, so many questions.
You gotta buy. Grains, peas, milk, fruit, eggs, you. Tell me when I write the eggs, you.
Right there. Y'all just do this. I do this. I come on. I do this.
Come on. I go to the stores and hop on the mud. I wanna go to a movie matinee and I just goes and I'll have you home real soon.
Is that a curfew for your plans? Pompous for your pants? If you're gonna need it soon. I'm out the way from mama's place and I can't even beat this boring soup.
I'm Campbell's baby.
And then you know nobody gonna love you like I think with your blind boy. Can't you see? I put up in your meat, your peach,
You're going your place.
your apple seed.
I'm built to
I'm greens and beans, apple vines and leaves. Anything you need me to be, I will be for you. Yeah, it's true.
Meats, grains, peas, milk, fruit, eggs, you, eggs, and you.
Tomato
Meats,
in the world,
grains,
born to love you,
milk,
like you,
fruit, eggs, you, eggs,
And that was one of the first songs we ever wrote together. That's Boxes and Squares. Somebody say Boxes and Squares.
Boxes and squares. Boxes and squares. It's one of my favorites.
Boxes and Squares all about putting your feelings in a box and acting like they're not there.
But everybody knows they're there.
Yep.
They're there.
Which brings me to my next one. I always thought about, before I go any further, you guys have to know that right next to me, that's Albert Allen back. He makes all the horns. This is the anatomy of a band. This is the body. I was trying to show you the way we create music. And that is Maribor Cat right there. He's on the keys. Like, one of the best people at spinning out anything you give to him. And that's Jonathan Johnson back there on the bass. And, you know, it keeps it steady. Keeps it steady. And Norman over there. Norman is like extremely multifaceted. Keys, guitar, bass, almost, you know, triangles, anything, whatever, food. He plays it and eats it. That's Norman back there on the move. And the guy that actually helps me, like, put a body to a lot of all the music and poetry that I do is the drummer back there, Joshua Johnson. It's Josh. And our special guest today, extremely special. He's about 2 years old. And his name is Maxwell. He's over there. He's amazing. As a matter of fact, just so we can have a little moment, since I know how everybody really play, and I don't really know how Maxwell plays that much. Y'all don't mind if Maxwell get a little moment?
Can we give Maxwell
let me get
a moment?
Let me get to know him.
Let's go, Maxwell. Let's go.
Clap your hands. You can tell we're gonna have some fucking fun. You can just tell it's gonna be freaking fun out here. Should we let Norman get a little? I mean, if we messing with the Moog and the synthesizers and the King, I mean,
Let's go.
let's get to know each other. Say hey to Norman, you guys.
Hey, Norman.
Okay, dope. And throughout the show, just so you can know the anatomy and what it is that makes this band so freaking special and what it is, you'll hear solos and little interpretation of music and songs all throughout. Is that cool? Is that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
Left and right. All right. Now. Yeah. And what you should know now is, okay, so I was walking through Walmart one day, as I do, as everyone does, walking through Walmart, and I was looking at stuff, and they had all type of damaged stuff, and I asked the woman there was a damaged mirror, and I said, "Why you selling this mirror? It's damaged." And she was like, "Oh, it just fell off the truck, and that's just how we got it." I'm like, "Well, ain't you gonna put it in a bag? It's damaged." She's like, "Well, somebody will want it." Oh, somebody will want to look at themselves that way. All right. So it got me to thinking about people and how we are so damaged and how everyone is damaged in their own freaking way. And I thought about if you could pick up somebody at Walmart, like pick up your boyfriend, pick up your next wife, your maid, whatever, turn them around and on that neck, like that neck, it just said everything that they had a problem with. They had daddy issues, they had a spending habit, they like to mess with teddy bears at night. You know, little simple things that you wasn't born with. And I was wondering, would you still pick them up? And would they pick you up? So this is Walmart. And I believe Jonathan had started this one off. The bass line, it was like, we want a little honky tonk feel, like a little country feel, you know, because we had just a little. You know, the bass like rarely starts off a song, so we just wanted like, do you feel it? If you got shoulders, just move, just. Somebody say, oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. I want it. Oh, na, na, na. I want it. Oh, na, na, na. Attention, Walmart shoppers! Everything in the whole damn style free. Woo! 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 Let me y'all say woo. Woo! One more time. Woo! are so damaged. So you should shop at your own risk. So you can say that I knew what I was buying. I saw him on aisle 4. And he was everything that was broken and beautiful. But I just knew that he would go so well with the art already inside of my heart. The painting of the mind in the living room. The towel gon' match so well with his skin. I was ready to throw out that old couch that me and my ex-boyfriend used to sit on. I was ready to make space for you now. I knew you had a piece missing and hazardous thing that I could swallow like my pride, but I was okay because he was on sale and he was stunning. Now as I strolled through the walkway, I heard pieces of your honesty just drop on the floor, but I just kept on walking, and I think I kept on walking. I just kept on walking. I think I overheard your voice on another aisle talking to another girl, so I guess we're not communicating. I often wondered how the same guy that made me feel like I was invincible walked past me and treated colorful girl like me like I was invisible. I was so goddamn vulnerable. I was so vulnerable in your aisle 4, willing to buy your damaged merchandise just to claim that you are mine and you are mine alone, but you are broken and beautiful, a torn painting there. I was making sure I was pretty enough just to frame him. Need to go back to aisle 4. There's a piece of a mirror that my mother gave me. I must have put the mirror down. I must have picked up you. But I've learned over the years, it took a lot of years, but I've learned over the years that self-reflection should never be confused with whoever is looking at you. I should have left you where I saw you, but who was I to judge the store in which I was shopping? So should I check the customer or should I check what the heck I was buying? I went up to the register and I was about to check this boy out, and I tell you no lie, the cashier was his brother, told me of all his discrepancies, told me I couldn't exchange him for another, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry, so sorry, because it's my fault. I'm the one that walked into your Walmart. It was full of explosives, torn notebooks, and other broken hearts. I put my money on the counter and purchased what I believe was a beautiful sandstorm. I couldn't see nothing for days. Nothing for days. But you know I think somebody say I thank God. I thank God. Somebody say I thank God. I thank God. Why, girl? Because I kept my receipts. Smart girl. And that was Walmart. Notice that it was, can you guys mention the instrument that you felt the most in that song? Was it, I don't know, was it keys? Was it drums? You felt the bass. You felt the bass, and the bass really, it really carried it. And towards the end, it got really lively. And what did you hear more of? You heard the horn. I heard the horn as well. So this is how we create these songs. It doesn't just we don't just sit around in a room and say, all right, your turn. It's really it's a lot about feeling and movement and definitely spiritual. Definitely spiritual. Can you guys give a hand clap just for being in this place right now? You're immersed in it. Just give a hand clap for yourselves. It's pretty dope. And another component of what makes a band extremely special and very live is it's awesome to hear your own voice and the music that you create. But while you're actually creating a song, you can hear voices that you can't do because you're too busy, I don't know, singing the song. And that's when someone really special comes into place, like my friend Jelly over here. So a lot of people don't know that there is a jazz, there is a theme park in New Orleans. Was a theme park in New Orleans, isn't there anymore. And it's the most special place in the world. It was the place where I first discovered, damn, there's such thing as love. And I want to be in it because my sister is here and I am the best third wheel on her date ever. Because I'm not saying nothing, I'm not a squeak wheel, I don't need any oil. I'm just behind her watching her hold her boyfriend's hand. And hopefully, she'll buy me a sandwich later. You'll see you'll just see it. Our interplay. See, I am the girl that has always wondered why people rode the really big roller coasters, you know, the really big ones. I always wonder why the feeling of throwing up brought about some type of excitement that people didn't receive on a regular day. Or when did feeling sick become equivalent to thrill? Is nausea really the new X pill? I mean, I always wonder why people rode the roller coasters. And I remember when I did. I remember. It's the butterflies and fireflies fighting in my stomach. The light between their wings. I'm scared to fly, fly. 'Cause I might come down. Think I'm ready now. I'm getting back in line. Everybody put your hands up like this. We're about to ride. It's the twist and the curve. Up in the swerve. Smiling so wide, feeling of nerves, front edge of seats, eyes open, tears coming from the thrill of sight, moving as fast as light, laughing for no reason. Somebody laughed really loud. Screaming for no reason. Scream! Oh my God! Screaming for things you should not have said in that last fight. Those roller coasters, it's like meeting God with a kite. In your left hand, strings are still twisted around your forefinger. Right hand is still busy gripping the safety rail. There's this moment when you feel like you're in an ocean of your own butterflies. That's the moment when you get free and you really fly. God, I'm really flying like I've never flew before. It's the butterflies. I'm ready now. I'm getting back in life. discovered that riding a roller coaster is like losing your breath and finding it in your will, like taking your fears for a ride or seeing yourself when you were 5. It is surreal. These be the things I grab onto. These be the things I hold onto for a while. I'm getting ready for the drop. Too busy riding my fears to even remember that I'm afraid of heights in the first place. So why is it so damn exciting to be so damn scared? Like feeling my heart roam throughout my entire body, only to find it in earthquake hands. But I cannot wait to get back in line. I've got to get on one more time. I cannot wait to tell my friends about the drop and how it feels from the very top. And that's when I knew that roller coasters were for people like me and you, people that have never been in love, people that really want to know how it feels to just, people that really want to know how it feels to just, people that really want to know how it feels to just fall. Fall.
Fly, 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 oh, 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 fly, 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 oh, fly, 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 oh, 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 I'm Gotta be them butterflies, them butterflies, them butterflies. Gotta be them fireflies, them fireflies, them fireflies, them flying, 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 flying. My stomach. The light between their wings. No, I'm scared to fly, 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 fly. Because I make them down, 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 down. Ready now.
Anybody want to get back in line? It is the butterflies.
I like the fireflies lighting in my stomach. The light between their wings.
I'm scared to fly.
Fly, fly,
I might come down. Think I'm ready now.
You ever find yourself
Falling. If you ever find yourself falling, if you ever find yourself falling, just know I've got wings that carry me through. I've got
wings for me and one for you.
I've got
Wings to carry
through. One pair for me and one for you. And that's why Jelly is awesome at this, because she's like an echo with an opinion. Very important component of a band. And speaking of important,
components. Somebody say important, important.
do your little thing or whatever. Have your little keyboardists, have your guitarists. That is the SHIT. But let me tell you what's a very important component, especially in my band. It is the drums. It keeps their rhythm. It reminds us of home. It can go almost absolutely anywhere. So important so that I made up a song about, you guessed it, drummers.
Drummers, of course.
Yeah. And it's not about how brilliant they are, of course. It's about how you shouldn't date them. So, want to hear it?
True story.
I'll let the drums start it off so you could just know the importance of the drums, of the heart. 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 It's the heart. 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 The heart. It's the heart.
Out of all the times, all the time I want you
Out of all the times.
to do it.
All right.
Fine. Oh,
Opinion.
opinion. One more time. Give me one more time. Give me one more time.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready? Song about drummers.
One thing I have learned. Dumb. Everything was easier when you act like you were mature. Your music really mattered and the girls were not important. Now everybody knows who you are. You got a brand new fancy stupid caddy.
Blue car.
Well, who was right there with you at the bus stop?
I'll stop.
When the checks start rolling in, royalties and whatnot, help you write a song about the flowers. I was shocked. He didn't mention on his album, well, how come? Who was I to you? Nobody. Was I just a very long day? Did I last too long? How could you throw the day away? One thing.
One thing I have learned from this ridiculous experience.
I'll never trust the drummer cause their beat keeps going. Now you're on the road acting silly. He's Instagramming, taking pictures, signing boobies. Is she playing with your sticks?
Are you playing with your sticks?
But do you know how hard this gets when every book you post gets hits and mad?
I'm exhausted.
Exasperated, scrolling through your pics like some stalking girl you dated. Man, my ex-boyfriend is so famous. I'ma write a song about it cause I'm jealous. I'm the only one who knows his secrets.
I wrote your lyrics.
If I follow my consensus, I should copyright this sentence. I should sue you for infringement.
Anything that you can think of.
Infringement.
Anything that you can think of.
Infringement.
Anything that you can think of. All the spoons in your house. Anything that you can think
I
of.
should sue you for infringement.
Anything that you can think
I
of.
should sue you for infringement.
Anything that you can think of. All your toilet paper. Anything that you can think
I
of.
should sue you for infringement.
Anything that you can think of.
Cause I can't believe he got away and made his way with my song. Who was I to you? Was I just a very long day? Did I last too long? How could you throw the day away? Did the hours seem to change when you thought they would stay the
One thing I have learned from this ridiculous experience.
Is it experience or
It's
is it
experience.
is it like experience?
Experience.
That's different.
I've never trusted drummer.
Cause their beat keeps going. Wow.
Really?
Wow, really? I'm not even done with it. I'm not even done with. Let me try that again.
Hell.
Let me try that again.
I've never trusted drummer. Cause their beat keeps going.
Oh, no.
Wait. We got it.
Going. Going.
I'll never. I didn't even say nothing.
I never trust a drummer because the beat keeps going on, bitch.
Cause I'm all.
Drama. Just drama.
Like I said, don't ever trust no drama.
Just drama.
Don't ever trust no drama.
And sometimes when you're with a band, especially like ours, we like to, which so much fun is go back to our old school days of growing up and watching One Saturday Morning and Nickelodeon
Rugrats
and Lizzie
is my
McGuire, Rugrats and Arthur and freaking Barney, Sesame Street,
Care Bears.
and
Lamb chops play.
I want you guys to participate with us. Just hit your knees.
Yo, baby.
I hit your knees. I hit your knees now. Yeah,
Now tap your neighbor on the shoulder. So that's always really fun, right?
Yep.
You always want to go back because the easiest time in your life, it's so funny. You think it's like middle school and high school, but it's not. It's now. High school was harder, no lie. Just searching. But we have one last treat for you guys, and the treat for you will actually be a treat for us as well. We're gonna make up a song right here on the spot with you guys, very organic, like we like to do in rehearsal. The only new component will be you, and of course Maxwell. I'm gonna start it off.
with Maxwell. That's right.
He's gonna follow. Jelly gonna come in, keys, everything. And this is gonna be like it is when we wear in New Orleans. Somebody say what? In New Orleans?
In New Orleans.
Somebody say New Orleans?
In New Orleans.
New Orleans, how it be? All right, Silas, let me start it off. Somebody give me a name of something. A store. Tacos. And something else. A color. Yellow.
Yellow tacos.
Yellow tacos.
Nice.
And a shoe. What type of shoe? Reeboks.
Reeboks. We're gonna go with Reeboks because I can't hear.
Tacos? That's a shoe? I thought that was
Sandals.
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 You said Jocko.
We're gonna go with sandals.
Chillin' in New Orleans. Chillin' in New Orleans. Chillin'. Man, I'm hungry. Get some Taco Bell with my yellow tacos on my tacos. Chillin' in New Orleans. Get some Taco Bell with my tacos on.
Chillin' in New Orleans with my yellow Jocko's on.
Yeah.
I'm chillin' in New Orleans with my yellow Jocko's on. Let Maxwell get some.
Maxwell, give me some Maxwell.
Oh, New Orleans. Tacos. Yellow
Tacos.
And your yellow sandals.
Y'all show y'all how New Orleans people like to do their music? You gotta do it.
She got to bounce a biggity, 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 bounce a biggity. She likes to wiggle. She likes to wiggle. She likes to drop it like it's hot, drop it like a drop it like it's hot.
In her yellow sandals.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. She chill on bourbon. She love
bourbon with him. She like to rock her hips, rock her hips, rock her hips, rock. She like to rock her hips, rock her hips, rock her hips, rock. She like to rock, wiggy, rock, wiggy, rock, wiggy, rock, wiggy, rock, wiggy, rock, wiggy, rock. And I'm chilling with my tacos and my yellow. All right.
Chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
I said I'm chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
Chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
I said I'm chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
Chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
I said I'm chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
I say I'm chilling with my tacos and my yellow sandals.
You guys, that's Albert Allen back right there.
Albert Allen back on the flute and the sax.
And there's Norman Spence in the back. Norman
Spence on the move, everybody.
And there's Jonathan
Jonathan
on the
on the
bass.
bass.
Merrill Burkhead on the keys. Merrill
Burkhead on the keys.
Maxwell
on the other keyboard. Maxwell on the keyboard.
And then Joshua Johnson on the drums. Joshua Johnson on the drums. Not
Joshua Johnson on the drums. Make some noise for
my
you.
friend Jelly from college. Jelly from
My name is Jelly. Nice to
Jelly.
meet y'all.
Nice to meet you. And
Last but not least, I dare you, don't you do
There
it.
you go.
my name.
Y'all make some noise for my friend. She's so beautiful and colorful, and she's so talented. Miss Terriana Tank Ball,
Thank you.
all the way from New Orleans. Terriana Tank Ball, all the way from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
We are Tank and the Bangas, Tank and the Bangas, Tank and the Bangas, Tank and we are a Tank and the Bangas, Tank and the Bangas, Tank and the Bangas. We are Tank and the Bangas, Tank and the Bangas, Tank